Hey prisoners, what's up? So, I'm in Bexleyheath today, and I've just been to have a roast in the Toby Carvery in Bexleyheath. Now we're off to Bexleyheath town centre just to drop in some paperwork to one of my banks, and then because we're in Bexleyheath, or because I'm in Bexleyheath, I'm going to go and visit my friends in Bexleyheath police station. So for those of you that know, I do have a history with Bexleyheath police station, along with Lewisham of course. So yeah, let's see how this turns out. Right, so I'm in Bexleyheath town centre. This is one of the areas that I used to protest against ULEZ, and I used to literally just stand in front of that ULEZ camera there and block it. But yeah, so this is Bexleyheath town centre, and all I'm doing is taking a walk up so I can go and hand some paperwork in to one of my banks, and then I'm off to, like I said, visit some of my friends, if they're on duty of course, in Bexleyheath police station. How many times can I say Bexley or Bexleyheath in this video? Right, so I've just been to the bank, walked through the high street. At the other end of the high street, here we have Bexleyheath police station. Now, these tyrants, they seized my camera equipment. Well, what happened is I was actually taken to Lewisham police station. This is all to do with blocking a ULEZ camera, which is a perfectly legal activity to do. So because of blocking a ULEZ camera, I was arrested. They used me as like a bit of a test guinea pig to see what laws they can get away with breaking, and anyway, they didn't get away with this. But yeah, so they held my gear for about 6 months, and then turns out they destroyed my micro SD cards, which is disgusting. I'll go in there in a bit. I'm going to take a little walk around first of all. We've seen that one outside Lewisham. So I'm just walking around to this Tower Road here, because I believe this is where the cars and the vans come in and out of. There's a car there running with no... That car's running. No? One of them? Yeah? I'm sure that car's running. There's no one in it. Anyway. Bexley vehicles only. No tailgating. I know they all sort of say stand on the side on the pavement. Why do they do that wheel spin? Whoop, whoop. That's almost like the classic thing that they do, isn't it? And you know what? I reckon he's done that for the camera. He definitely has. Fair play to him. So this is the back of Bexleyheath police station. This is where they come in and out of. The copper that I was dealing with here, my arresting officer, was PC Daniel Brakey. Yeah, so PC Daniel Brady, he was the officer in charge of my case, and he sent me an email saying that we have destroyed your micro SD cards. Here's a couple of quid to sort of like say sorry. Do you know what I mean? It's quite pathetic, really, but as I always say, it is what it is. Do you know who you're letting in? Check everyone's passes and wear yours. Bexley vehicles, no tailgating. Come on, boys and girls, give me some excitement. Let's see you coming out on blues and twos. Comes car, be an adult, get out of the road. There we go. Dim 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 dim. Ah dear. You're alright there? You're alright there? How are we doing? Yeah, good. I think his engine's going off. No, he's still sitting there. I don't know why, but I'm going to cross anyway and have a little look at him. No, he's going there. Fair enough. I think they've got a damaged vehicle in there. They're inspecting it. Yeah, got a vehicle with a bit of damage. Don't know if you're going to be able to make this out. Nah, that mesh makes it hard to see in, certainly when you zoom, because you're zooming into the mesh. Anyway, some of you will ask, why am I filming the police stations? I'm only filming these ones because they're the ones that I've got history with. I might go on to film others. We'll see where the story goes, where the channel goes, let's say. We've got another one coming in, so that'll be yep, yeah, definitely. Hopefully they just look and go, it's just one of them idiot auditors, leave them to it. I'd rather that anyway, to be fair. Oh, I'll tell you what, I'll say it for them. And you got nothing better to do? No, not really. Not at the moment. Get yourself a proper job. At the end of the day, I've got to be honest with you, I couldn't give a monkey's what people think about me. Do you know, before all the issues happened with the police, I was doing up my van so that I could, so basically me and my wife, we were doing up the van to go travelling around Europe, which we did, which we were going to do, and then lockdown happened. And then that sort of kind of put a dampener on things. That slowed everything down, because we was all locked away in our vans, in our homes. What's the matter with me? In our vans, we're all locked away. And it's funny how from 21, 22, 2023, all of a sudden these hotels were being absolutely filled with illegal immigrants, all whilst we were locked away in our homes. Go back and start looking into the history of when these hotels sold out, sold their souls. Go back Now I know this is nothing to do with the police. I'm here just filming the police because I'm in this area today, so I may as well, and I've got history with them. But if you go back and look at all the dates, right, I'm going to walk back up this way and go into reception or something. Look at all the dates from when all these hotels sold out. It was all during lockdown, when we were locked down. All of a sudden we've come out of lockdown and we've got major amounts of hotels housing illegal immigrants. This was all done whilst we were asleep, locked away inside our homes. So this ain't going to be a long video. Just whilst I was here in Bexleyheath, I mean, my bank is literally just there in the high street. I thought I may as well come and film Bexleyheath Police Station. Hope you're counting how many times I've said Bexley or Bexleyheath Police Station, but I thought I may as well come and have a little film of this place. Walk into reception, see if PC Daniel Breakey's there. He won't be, of course. I'm not going to ask for him even. Who's in there? Oh, it said press to open. I'm not going to go in there at the moment because there's people there, and I don't want to get people on the camera, so I'm not going to go in. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. The one thing I'm not going to start doing is going into places like the reception areas. I do not want to antagonise anybody. If it becomes a little bit of a boring video, then so be it. I can only film. I want a true account of actually what happens. You know, if you're stood outside the police station doing a legal activity, I just want a true account of actually what happens. I don't want to have to antagonise, and I ain't going to do that. I'm not going to antagonise. If I got a bit of a smarmy officer come over to me and start asking me questions like what I'm doing and stuff, well, of course I'm just making coffee, ain't I? That lad over there, that bloke over there, was just about to film me, and I sort of turned around and he put his camera down very quickly. Film me, I don't mind. Listen, at the end of the day, I'm unmasked and I'm not going to wear a mask. I'm assuming they're allowed to park on the pavement like that, but we're recruiting police officers now. Sorry, that's wrong. We're recruiting police officers. Apply now. Search Met Police Careers. www.met.police.uk. Back round at Tower Road. Oh, I'd like to see a few of the coppers that I dealt with. Do you know what the crazy thing is? When I was arrested, one of the arresting officers, I will put a link to the full video in the description, but but one of the arresting officers was from a team that had been set up basically by, like, with the help of TfL, Traffic for London, to, as far as I'm aware, basically to start dealing with us ULEZ protesters. Even though, I mean, people like myself, we was doing our protesting 100% legal. I mean, we even had officers turn up to one of our protests where I was blocking the cameras with my van, and they asked me to move, and I politely declined, and they had to leave me alone because I wasn't doing anything illegal. They had to leave me alone. So we're back out the front of the station now, and I kind of thought that these officers here were just, I don't know why, but it was the way that he put his hat on, and I kind of thought that he was going to go on duty, and and I was right. I was absolutely right. Anyway, there you go. Guys, I think that pretty much wraps it up here at Bexleyheath Police Station. Nothing's happening. I'm being completely ignored. They've all got the memo. So let me walk back to my car.